Konnichiwa! Welcome everybody to Chrono Reviews. Now I'm back with another Black Rock Shooter review, and this time it's Black Rock Shooter from Black Rock Shooter the game. And this is called BRS2035, and I guess that's because that's the year where the game is set. And this box, just by looking at it, just look at this texture, it keeps the theme with the checker texture on the Black Rock Shooter boxes. However, it's like textured in such a nice way. It just looks so awesome. On the side there is Black Rock Shooter. On the back there are the poses. And of course on the top there are art of Black Rock Shooter as well. And on the bottom you can see the figure nicely from here. Now, this figure looks promising already within the box. Some figures I only see how awesome they are after opening them up, but this one, it looks very promising. Maybe it will beat the first Black Rock Shooter Figma as my favorite. So, let's see. Alright, let's take a look at BRS2035 from Black Rock Shooter the game. This figure, when I checked the sculpture and everything, I fell in love with it right away because this figure looks so nicely done. Just like the first one, that one was a favorite almost immediately, and the same occurred with this one. Just look at those details with how the hair is made. She looks so cool and vicious. The details are good. I like those futuristic details like the wings and everything. And this Black Rock Shooter are not the same. It's another alternate setting from the original Black Rock Shooters. This one is not Mato Kuroi, but this is a girl called Stella. And I'm not going to tell anymore because it will spoil stuff. I've read a little bit, but I will play the game as well. Let's check the articulation on the figure. The head is of course ball jointed, and the hair is on ball joints as well. There is a torso joint, and the midsection, the legs are of course on ball joints. And there are knee joints and ball jointed feet. Those wings are also on ball joints. You can make many kinds of flying poses and everything. So articulation are about the same as the original Black Rock Shooter Figma, and that's what to expect. Accessories are of course Figma bag, a Figma stand, and another Figma stand for the rock cannon, and a claw to hold the cannon, of course. There is her black blade, another version of it, more futuristic in a way. There is a extra face with shouting mouth. There's a set of hands, and there's one extra hand beside it, and also there is another extra hand, but I've currently put it on the rock cannon because I tried it out before when opening the figure. So well, and also a extra fringe with the blue flame, which is a must for Black Rock Shooter. And there is of course the rock cannon, and this cannon is big, but not as big as the old one that was this big. I'm not sure if this actually was oversized because I never saw it was this big in the animation either. So, but it's still nice, and this one is probably more correctly sized. about as tall as herself instead of twice as tall. And I attached the hand here, one of the extra hands that can grip it. Well, it's a little bit tricky to get on, but now I don't want to put it off anymore. It works good once on. And that's it for the accessories. But I must say, this figure, it got about the same extras as the first one, except the first one got a lot of change and the DVD and stuff. But this is a really amazing Figma, and the quality of the details and paint job are really nice, and I give them a lot of credits for improving this for about every Figma they release. So highly recommended so far. Alright, here she is, BRS2035, posed up with the rock cannon and the sword. The fun thing is that the arm itself is tight enough joints to carry the gun. The only thing is that the hand is loose enough for it to drop. So if there was a steady hand to attach, that would actually allow... oh no, the joint is around the handle like this, and it will like that. That was what I meant. So if there was an alternate handle with a fixed hand to attach, it would actually be able to hold the gun probably without even the help of a stand. So maybe I could invent something like that, but anyway, I posted like this, and I must say that this Black Rock Shooter Figma is probably my favorite. The sculpture is awesome, the paint jobs are awesome, even the weathering and worn rusty effects on the gun are awesome, and I like the design. It's more detailed than the regular one, and it's fun to think that this isn't even the same character, because this is a character named Stella, who is a clone of some kind, but I'm not going to tell more because that would spoil stuff. But she is an alternate version of Black Rock Shooter, because the game is set in an alternate universe and not in the regular one with alternate personality stuff. So this character, I think this is a awesome Figma. It was good for posing and everything. So I made her hold both the gun. This gun is actually more correct size compared to the regular Black Rock Shooter's gun, which I'm going to try to fetch out from my box here. So this is the regular Black Rock Shooter gun. Compare the two. So I think actually even in the animation the gun was more like this one. But I think in some illustrations it was large as the other one, so I guess it's correct in a way. And here's the regular Black Rock Shooter. They're pretty alike, but I still prefer this one because it's awesome. And I've said that 100 times now, but I really think that. And the blade is a little bit longer. I like how there are more details and spikes out on the hair, and everything is more detailed. So overall, I prefer the game version, but this is still a very good Figma too. So now I just need to get White Rock Shooter to complete the game display. So this Figma is probably standing as my top favorite for this year so far. We'll see if there is any other Figma that will beat it. And until then, take care and sayonara.